It's time to ban big wings. Or is it? Is it time? Do we need to do it now? Are y'all ready for this conversation? Big wings. The Big Wing gang is back. They're out. They're everywhere. I've even got one on this car. But I'm going to show you the history of what we did a few years back. We got laughed at. We were not the first one to put a big wing on it, but we were probably one of the first ones with a Mustang to get it. Let me show you back. Let's jump in time, the end of 2021, and I'm going to show you what we did with my old hot rod. The wing works, but there are some problems. Check it out. So my buddies told me I was crazy. They told me I was lost my mind. I wanted to take this tube chassis car and I wanted to put a racer wing on it. We did it. We had our first outing at Darlington Dragway and it was a disaster. But then we started getting a handle on it. We took it out to Harold's and we ended up getting the win. This thing is working. It is putting down force on it and it is making some power stick to the ground. And we were getting laughed at. Nobody liked it. My teammates didn't like it. My crew didn't like it. But sitting on this wing in the winner's circle, I really enjoyed it. So now we've been running this thing for a little while. We're starting to get a handle on it. Starting to realize that it is really working. Especially as high as it is. Going over the bumps, we're starting to get some front end float. And when it floats in the car, the front wheels are not on the ground. And that becomes a very different feeling. Now we're at Dig or Die, still 2022, and this is a backside race. And it really gets hairy. Check this out. Yes. Boom. All right. Oh, it was freaking awesome. It felt like it tried to pick the wheels up down track. When I hit the scramble down track, I think it wheelied. It's what it felt like in the car. I don't know if that's what it did or not.
Wow. He was wheels up, I think, the whole way, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We're watching the video from Spool Media here. The unedited version. Yeah. Wheels up through the finish line.
So this is the pass that made me decide we needed to do something. Mad Racing, they got on board and we got a wheelie control sensor and we never did that again. Unfortunately, a few months later, I ended up destroying the car, had a crash, not the wing's fault, but that was the end of this car. And then we started building the current car that I have. So this new car, we started off, it was a beautiful coupe, perfect condition. Luckily, I had a bunch of good friends, a bunch of good companies, and we were able to get this thing prettied up. Now, it really looked good with no wing, and I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to see how far we could get running with no wing. And we made it really fast. We got fast, and we made some great passes without a wing. And then I had the option. I had to choose at some point if I wanted to go with the racer import style wing that had downforce, or if I wanted to go with a traditional one. These cars were an inspiration of kind of what I was thinking for the new car. Now, I still don't have it exactly like these yet, but this is what it's eventually going to look like. But Brandon ended up doing exactly what I wanted, and this is what we got. Phenomenal job. This looked fantastic. Wasn't overbearing. Was going to give us a little bit of downforce, but probably not as much downforce as when it's really, really tall. We know that the higher it is, the cleaner the air, the more downforce it can give. So it was a little adjustable, so we can move it up as we needed. And then we made some extensions and we could get it all the way up to the top of the roof line. And we're still working on this. We're still making it better. This car has an iron big block Chevrolet, so it is really, really nose heavy. So the wing really helps get the car to get the weight up off the front of the car and back onto the back tires. So that's a history of my cars. The last 2 cars have had the big wings on them, and they work, and I'm happy with them. So what do you think? Y'all saw this weekend's race. Billy the Kid. There's a couple other people out there too. The white Camaro. But Billy the Kid, KC Max in the finals at Streetcar Takeover in Nashville. Back at the track, Billy done a massive wheelie. And if you remember, about a year and a half ago, Ryan Mitchell at Dig or Die put a wing on his, and he had a blowover at Rockingham. That was disastrous. Luckily, he walked away from it. Luckily, everything was good. Luckily, Billy's came down fine, but they went airborne. It is about downforce. It's about leverage. It's about fulcrums. So the higher that wing is, the better the air is, the more it's going to push down. And then the further it is back away from the axle, the more leverage it has. It's a fulcrum. It's exactly what it is. The further, it's the same thing with Joey and the butt hurt bar. The further you move it back, the more leverage it has. And so that's what's happening. So you got to kind of be careful with them. You got to be smart. You got to pay attention to what the car is doing and not let it get away from you. And I know they look cool. The big wheelies are cool. The little power wheelies like my old one was doing, it kind of scared me. And because I know it's just a matter of time before, if the air catches up under the car, especially if you have a very nice bottomed car, so you got a lot of carbon fiber or a lot of aluminum under the bottom, then that air, once it gets so high, now it becomes a parachute, and that's when it's going to do the blowover. So it is dangerous. It's very dangerous, but no prep racing is dangerous. All racing is dangerous. So if you notice on my car, on the new car, I've got it low. Now I do have some sticks so I can get it above the roof line, but we only use that when we're at like Dig or Die. So, you know, it's when we're not trying to go stupid fast. So, you know, maybe, is it time to talk about wings? I mean, most racing organizations, they have limits, no weight outside the body lines or within a foot of the body line. And is it time to talk about wing height? Maybe the wing can't be but so high. Maybe the wing can't be but so far off the back of the car. I don't know. Are those conversations we need to have, or do you just keep sending it, let people do what they're going to do? Innovation. Nick, Hustling Horsepower, he's always had the great big wings. He was actually probably one of the first ones that I saw with a functional wing, and it worked. Get into comments. Let's talk about it. Let's see what y'all think. Is it going to be more dangerous to the sport, more dangerous to the driver to let it keep innovating? There's things you can do on the front of the car to make it so that the wing is going to give you downforce on the back, but then at a certain speed, maybe the aero would pull down the front a little bit. Brandon Shannon, BS Racing, he's got the little love truck, great big wing on the back, but he's also got a little wing on the front now. And so it's able to keep it from doing the power wheelies out there. And of course, you got wheelie control. Wheelie control works. There's things you can do. Seat of the pants, you can feel it. You know, letting off, you should be able to feel it in the car depending on how fast it's coming up. But it depends. We're all racers. We're all stupid. And we all want to win. And so sometimes the will to win outweighs logic. What do you think? Get in the comments. Let me know. Keep the wings. Put some type of restrictions on the wings. Or just send it. What do you think? Appreciate it, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe.